Howdy folks, welcome to episode 97. We're gonna go ahead and jump in. You know what, I should probably refuel here too. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna refuel too. And let's see how far we get with that. That's 95%, that's good. And then this one's gonna need it too because we did the same down there. Yep. Same values even, same numbers. Alright, we were off by one, but I'm sure the other one's down to 94 now too. Okay, so we're gonna... There. I always have the volume up at the beginning. There we go. Alright. Let me, let's do this. Let's make sure that we've got both of them on. Okay, so let's go to the map, make sure that our tracks are actually set, our switches are set and everything. We're gonna go this way and this way. Cool. That looks a little sharp, doesn't it? Maybe. It looks like it could be done way better, doesn't it? Like this could come out this way and then curve. Doesn't it seem like it? Maybe it's just me? I don't know. Alright. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll see how it does. And what's the other thing that the ironworks... The ironworks needs coal and then like lumber or something. It's either... I think it's coal and lumber, not coal and beams. I think that's what it uses. Because it doesn't use cordwood, right? That uses cordwood. And then you use this. No, the rails. You use the rails to get the coal, and then the coal to do that. Yeah. Okay. Because I don't think we... Did we empty out the coal thing? Let's go check real quick before we get to this corner, our new corner. Let's see how the coal mine looks. Coal mine. 209. Okay. We have 209 at the coal mine. And we had... whatever it was. I'll have to look again. I think that's just lumber... not lumber. It's beams and... whatchamacallit? Beams and rails. Not beans and franks. Beams and rails. Was it the frank or the bean? Alright. Let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty sharp. That should probably be easy to fix, improve, or whatever. We should be able to improve that. It's not that horrible. No, it's not falling apart or anything. Okay, we got to make sure that we have the right... Once this is off the curve, we'll have to make sure that we have the right, whatchamacallit too. The right switch is set for the... Okay. For the ironworks. So this one is going to go straight. This one is going to go that way. And then our input on the ironworks is on this side. Yep. So I think we will do this. To look at where we're going after that. Because we need lumber and coal. I think we need to take this. Yeah, we do need to take this back to get lumber. So we'll just yep, we're gonna come around the corner and do that. See, that's just gonna make it do that thing though. So if we come that way. Yeah, okay, that's right. I got it. I got it figured out. We're still gonna use that curve. I do want to use that curve. See if we can speed up at all. Not really. I think we're pretty much loaded down. We're like loaded down as far as it's going to go. And then, yeah, we're going to have to go all the way up to the other end. So I think what we'll do is when we come out of this, we are going to grab the other cars. We're going to grab those hopper cars, and we're going to put the hopper cars on, and then we're going to hook these onto the back of it, I think. Because that will allow us to... See, now it's speeding up. Did we lose some cars or something? We didn't lose any cars. Alright. But yeah, I'll have to figure out whether we want those closer to the engine or not, because that'll let us put the lumber on the back. Because we do need to back those in. We need to back those into the coal mine, because the coal mine's kind of a dead end. You can't really grab the coal and then keep going past it. So, I guess we're going to have to do it that way. So we're going to have to put these on the front and pull the thing, so that's going to make things interesting. We're going to put the lighter cars in between the heavier cars. And the question is, do we need to bring stuff? I don't think we need to bring stuff from the coal or to the coal mine at this point, because we have enough to that of that to fill up whatever this was here. How much was it? 38. We'll see, because this is going to be our limiting factor. The iron, the raw iron is going to be our limiting factor. So we'll see what we get after that. $26 plus, what was this? 18 times 3, 54. Was it 18 cars? All right. We're going to come back. There, that should be our first car. There we go. Okay. And since these are the... oh, you know what? We can do that, right? If we come around this way, and then we come all the way around... No, that's still not going to do it. Okay, never mind. But we should be able to unload these with by still moving. Come on, you can do it. There we go. A little bit more. There we are. I guess it's a good thing we're not going around that tight inside corner like this. Should be 32, 8, 41, 44, 47, 50, 3, 6, 9, 62, 5, 8, 71, 4, 7, 80, 3, 6. Okay. There we go. All right. So we should have 86 of them. I don't remember what our... I think maybe the lumber was the thing that gets used most anyway. I don't think they do... I don't think they make... you because we had all that raw iron left over, so it probably was. Let's see, we could probably even speed this up a little bit more, too. Because those are still... There we go, much better. Yeah, we're still not even getting like halfway through the platform, so I think we're good. It's just one of those things where if anything goes wrong, trying to stop the process in the middle of it is like so clumsy and, you know. All right. There we go. All right. So then we're going to bring these up past the switch. Yeah, we got to bring these up past the switch. Because then what we're going to do is we're going to back down this side and then come through the inside here head first to leave. Because that'll bring us out to where we can back these over by the... we can back those over. Oh, you know what? We've got that thing over here too, don't we? Where is that? I think it's far enough ahead. Yeah, it's up there. Okay, we got room. All right. It's far enough ahead that we're not going to run into it. We do need to do something about that little bit of a track that goes underneath the sand. I'm pretty sure we had a pile up there after I finally decided it wasn't a danger anymore. Right? I think that was what happened. It's totally fine. Yeah. We keep going over it and nothing's going to go wrong, so I think we're good. Blah. Blah, 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 blah. That's the sound that it makes, right? All right. So, flip that switch. Reverser. There we go. All right, I think 15 miles an hour is fine. Because this is going to be kind of some tricky curves here and stuff, so we are going to need to take it easy as much as possible. I think we did do the circularize on this one. This might have been one of them that we... because it sure looks like it. All right, so we got to get the front end past the switch this time. I probably don't want to push that too hard. That'll land with something coming off the rails. That'll be really off the rails. All right. We had tornadoes coming through last night, like all sides. There was a bunch of little tornadoes everywhere. Like every nearby town, there was one that touched down somewhere, or was spotted at least. All right, I was watching the map where they have the actual like spotted tornadoes and hail and all that stuff on Wonderground. I think it's called Storm Tracks. If you go on the radar, if you turn on the radar view and then you check the Storm Tracks button, it'll show you all the little things and like which direction they're going and stuff, and like hail and lightning and strong winds and spotted tornadoes and all that stuff. I think they're spotted, but it shows a tornado, and it was like this town, you know, and it was just every town around us. And I swear the land around here funnels the weather in specific ways because the same places keep getting hit by tornadoes. It's like there's hot spots where it's like the tornadoes get diverted by the wind and all that stuff. But anyway. Alright, I think we're going to be able to make it around this corner. Let's see, it's kind of a cool view here. There we go. And I think we'll stick at this. I know it's a little bit slow, but we'll stick at this speed because because I just get the sense that if we go faster, it'll pull these off, especially right this sharpest part of the corner here. They're not doing too badly, though. I think it's when the corner of this hits the corner of that is when you have a problem. Okay. We can even start speeding it up here. There we go. That's cool. Okay, let's go back here. Watch it go under the giant overhanging rock. All right. Cool. Let's get these. We're going to get these put back. So we're going to come up here, and then we'll just put those on this track. So we're going to do that. Well, that works too. But let's do this one. We're going to put them on this track. And then we're going to pick these up, and then we're going to go back to that track. And I don't know that we need every one of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of them would do it. Yeah, we have 18 of those, but 10 of them would be sufficient. So I think we might just take the 10. I don't know, when we stop here, well, let's check out what the coal mine has to offer and what it needs to make more. Does it just have a bunch of rails and we can bring beams and then get some more stuff on the way there? We're going to have to figure out how to turn around, where to turn around at between the trees and the logging thing. Or the sawmill, not the logging thing. The sawmill and the, let's see. Just a couple more cars here. Alright. There we go. Reverser. There we are. Yeah, we got to figure out how to turn around between the sawmill and the coal mine. So that, because we got to back into that. We got to back into the coal mine. We can't go head first into there. Well, maybe if we put those other cars first. Maybe that's what we can do. We'll just do that and then we'll go head first. It's just that we'll have two engines to deal with, but that's okay. Okay, I think that was it. All right. Whoops, wrong way. There we go. Let's see, how's our fuel level? 46. Okay, we're going to put more fuel in here. And we'll do the same one up here. All right. Let's go forward. Nice. Perfect. And then we can grab 10 of these. Let's check out the coal mine first. Because we wanted to... Whoops. It's up here. Yeah, if we bring more lumber, we can get more of that. So how much do we need to bring in order to do that? 0 of 30 and 27 to 60. How much is the coal mine? So we have 27 rails. So let's check out. So we need 54 beams. If we bring 54 beams, we can create 54 coal. So 200, yeah, we'll just bring them all because we're going to need, we'll have a couple of them that are empty. 220, because we need like a capacity of 270, right? Why is, there we go. That's why. The focus was on another window. All right. We're going to back. I really hope the switches are all right because we're going to slam into something if they aren't. All right, let's go check it out because this should have a break on. All right, so we've got this is 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 220, right? 240, 260, 280. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can leave 5 of them. That helps a lot actually. If we leave 5 of them there, that's worth taking them off of there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. I've got the same combination on my luggage. It's amazing. I keep using the same joke over and over. It's not a joke, it's a reference. Don't you know the difference? It's an homage. Alright. I really hope Spaceballs 2 comes out this year. It's supposed to happen. We got Project Hail Mary. If you haven't seen that, it's awesome. It's awesome if you have seen it too. But it's a really good audiobook too. The guy who does the audiobook does a really good job with the characters and everything. Especially with Rocky. Alright. I just can't believe that they're going to do Spaceballs 2 and they're going to call it something other than The Search for More Money. I mean, that's like the joke with the longest setup ever. You know, he could have a world record for, Mel Brooks could have a record for the longest joke setup. 40-something years, right? That was 1988, so 38-year joke setup. All right, that should connect them, and then we need to figure out how many. All right, let's get headed that way. So we're gonna go there. We can take this. Let's try this shortcut this time because we haven't gone through there at full speed. So we're gonna do it just for the fun of it. And then we're gonna go this way, and we're gonna go that way. And that way. All right, and that should take us to the sawmill. There. Okay. Oh, see, that is going to turn us around, isn't it? Okay. If we go all the way around. All right, let's do it. Let's go here. All right, cool. That is one long train. We've got 20. Let's see if we can bring this up a little bit. We even can. Cool. It looks like about, yeah, I think about 60% is going to be our toughest, our fastest speed. There we go. Is it going to go any faster? Nope, 60%. 60% it is. Alright, let's head up this way. There we go. Now we can see what's going on. I'm just half expecting this to go flying off the rails at some point. Just because it always does. It's doing fine so far. Man, you can feel the frame rate. I can feel the frame rate chopping. See how many more cars? A couple more cars. That's a long way up there. This is where you definitely do not slam on the brakes. I mean, if each car had its own... If each car's brakes came on, then it would be okay. But yeah, when it's just the one at one end or the other end, and the brakes come on, it's kind of a bad thing. Cool. I think we made it through the difficult part. Tempted to look at the... Okay, our switches look good here. I'm gonna double check. Switches look good there. Okay, yeah, it's only the two and the two. We should be able to do this zigzag at full speed. It'll slow us down just a little bit, but I don't think it's gonna... It's not enough of a waggle to really pull these out off the rails. Especially because since we're only going like 21, we're not going like 35. That would definitely be fun. Get one that does like 35 on these tracks. There we go. Alright. We lost power. And we should be good through this. Let's go to the back again. Let's see what's that look like. The light isn't even on. We're out of reach of the light. That's kind of cool. And we fixed this one, so there's no more stuff breaking. It's not allowed. Stuff breaking is not allowed on this segment of track. That was so terrible. Alright, cool. We're almost there. Whoops. You can see there we go. You can see the text up there too. Awesome. She was a little close. Where's that tree? It's back here. This one. All right, cool. I should probably slow down. There we go. We don't want to come into town at a zillion miles an hour. Okay, cool. Well, that's going to be it for episode 97. Join me in 98. We're going to get all this stuff loaded up. We'll bring some over to the coal mine. And then we'll bring our extra supplies and we'll load up the ironworks. So yeah, join me in episode 98 and we'll see you then. Later.